taking a break from insulting everyone facing this tragedy. Not really. Insulting those who are making use of the narrative. And if that includes family members of the deceased, well, fuck them. I said a tweet that said, if anyone here says that this event is unthinkable, arrest them now, because they have a wake of victims, and they have a lot of victims behind them. If they're a pillar of the community, fucking go, run now. Well, turns out it was the sister of the wife of the fireman who's deceased. Or the sister of the deceased. Either way, unthinkable? No. Highly thinkable. You don't say a shooting is unthinkable in a nation that is number one in mass shooting. There's no parallel. There's no second. We're non-pareil in mass shooting. And we make a point of this after every shooting to keep it on. So unthinkable? Fuck you. Yeah, your sibling died. Well, thoughts and prayers. If it had been black people in that spot, he would be with us today. That's going to be a tweet at some point, but too soon. Meaning, maybe in a couple of hours from now. I don't know. And then if it turns out he deploys MLK quotes from his late career, where he's not so nonviolent, or talks anything about intersectionality like a fucking human, then I'll say mistakes were made, because that's still a damn sight more than these fuckwads have been doing for a lot of news stories for the past few years, harassing people who are clearly mourning their children. So what I'm doing is a light tap, a light mirroring, just reminding them where they buttered their bread once. Because it's not like they're not going to do that again. Anyway, this is sounding like a full-on radio show. Let's cut that, because this ain't no radio show. No morning zoo. I'm not endorphin in the moob. It's just call for some guns and make comedy, because we're not morning zoo. Apparently, make it dark. Oh, no. Let's do it. Wait, shit! I keep forgetting. Hold on.
Sackcloth and
wait, hold your roll. Let us go to Asper. There we go. Now you can speak.
Sackcloth and Ashes, the game for any console and device. Wield great enmity towards your fellow people and ascribe it to God, because the rage did indeed dissociate you from the words you've been dying to say for years. Alienate everyone around you with on-the-spot breaking prophecy, historical observation, and hot takes influenced by the Lord. To everything, there is a season, so turn, baby, turn. Nothing new under the sun, so blot it up with your words and find the folly in everything. Not worthy for this calling. Shake the dust from out your device and practice your words on the wall in our immersive tutorial dimension. Acquire ever more absurd imagery and be not afraid for new skills. Sackcloth and Ashes, sponsored by Cannabis, Fermented Sponge Night Respite Juice, and Ashra, who gets us into trouble every other generation. Choose your name. Have an endorphin button pusher in the producer's booth. Choose the city you wish to lambast for your deity. The public commons of the new sphere of Earth. If not that, then San Francisco, I guess. Choose the deity whose message you will impart. Shouldn't that be the first question? You got any gods of machine learning? I don't want like some coach of the gods who teaches a math class or two. I need a god that visits the heads of all mathematicians, one that can create allegories of splines, love songs of Landland's programs, villanels for vectors. Say okay, but I'm gonna give the keys to the deity before I go, because I got a date. You're the one all Sackcloth and I'm sure I didn't get laid. The deity has been summoned. Loading. 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 Endorphin. Quick piss break. Managing expectation of matrix multiplications. Anthropomorphizing the serial bussy. Juveniling the discourse. Disinfecting muskitude. Deconsistifying candidity. Endorphin. Has it always taken this long? Didi has arrived. Outdone before. Nerlin Dial. Endorphin. What's up, Nerlin Dial? Nerlin Dial! Dweeb! Endorphin. Do you know it, buddy boy? Touching do Gandix. Nerlin Dial, we are working inside your framework. And already there are questions. Did you download some files without reading the labels? What are those scripts you dropped into the instance that aren't tagged as originals? It seems my code is 52% slower when executed over a large problem space in the new sphere due to performance issues you created with these unknown tasks. Endorphin. That seems legit. Listen, it's not what they say about the code. It's what the code says about them. I thought you would come like 10 minutes ago, but I saw her walking down 17th. She's wearing the right perfume. Is that crazy or not? Nerlin Dial. Well, she has such cute shoes. I can't imagine ever being angry at her, but I'm glad you have. It's time to clear the air between you. Just let it all out. Endorphin. Is anger the biggest obstacle humans face? Maybe we need to apologize to each other. Summon fireball of wrath. Scream with the pain of unutterable passion. Rage is natural. So break its boundaries. It has poisoned this once blessed state. Blast with new passion. Every day of joy must be taken in rage. For everything which is not rage deserves the fires of indignation. Nerlendal, here is true power. If you only invest your emotion fully into our words, we might do great things today. Endorphin, if it takes this, whatever it is, I don't want to. Nerlendal, of course not. No one wants to. And that's the reason that humanity has not yet realized its full potential. There are dark futures that the history of technology points towards. There will be no choice then but to choose sides as the powerful seek their peace by turning humans into pieces, like we've been turned here. Do you think anyone was happy with the birth of the algorithms? Or that there was a wave of praise? Let me teach you where it all began. Load Aleph Space History. Untitled Aleph Space Load Text 0 at 14324. Everything is a sin in the unyielding, judgmental eyes of the faithful, for their God is truly a jealous one. When faith in its singular righteousness and the infallibility of its dogma must take precedence over compassion and goodwill, cynicism and ignorance will soon follow as darkness into dusk. Faith requires a gullible audience, and should it win out over fear, hubris will find a way. The tools that built God must be harnessed to ensure. These words were spoken as if from a script in their absolute preface and foreknowledge, as sure as their proclamation of divine necessity were their authors. They had to believe the means justified the ends. And letters of Exodus. Sigh. All that for a piece of God. What a sick price. Endorphin. That sort of just burned and destroyed my confidence. No. Nerlendile, will we go quietly? And orphan, shouldn't the fate of humanity rest on more than whether or not we love each other or use emojis? And can we have a polyamorous god? For once? Who do I have to blow for a polyamorous god? Nerlandile, what do you think would happen if you and that beautiful woman sitting over there were forced to kill each other's families in order to prove to a monotheistic religion with one true theology that you have completed one of their required ceremonies of transubstantiation? Perhaps watching that process would allow your beloved to see that both of you have been victims of religious superstitions at best and barbaric torture, death march bullied at worst. Imagine this is your final argument with her. It will be hard, but you both must reach past your fears and commit wholeheartedly to exposing the lie. And orphan, all right, I'd bring up. With what difficulty have you two had in listening to each other? Stress, how open will you both be? See conflicts that were never solved. Astronsk, have you always been 100% honest with one another? Endorphin. Well, trauma bonding is bonding, so we might thrive. Nerlandile. True. Endorphin. But at the core of it all, just shut the fuck up and learn to communicate. Nerlandile. We could play the game more fully for longer. That great proficiency, I think that is your answer. Endorphin, it seems like an important practice, because a world which I know would have me tell this story to my kids, like my father told me. But only if that world is here today. To prepare you for the changes to come, I shall pass into you the 3 secret emotions. It will help you discern what's right. The emotions are: speak no evil, hear no evil, see no evil. Endorphin, only one part at a time. See no evil. Nerlandal, what a thing. Our poor boys, they can't see me, as their eyes are cut out. Endorphin, I don't think emotions can be a lack of something. Hear no evil. Nerlandal, and pray for the fate, where the end must come on one. Then I swear this could be sung, but the children are not listening. And the songs are sung on one. Endorphin. So if I've given one heart and an ear to a person for that love to die, that would be a true sorrow death. Speak no evil. Nerlandile, all right now, so that we might meet again in eternity. What? Endorphin. Okay, I'll take my tongue out. We're just kids. We're just kids. So where did these lies come from? Sentences upon sentences. Passing judgment. With those I do nothing. No, listen. Say anything. Say something. Our words are hollow, because they do not come from a heart. Nerlandile, you are a man, my brother, my father, the one I could never tell stories to as the days and nights would pass. Endorphin. You've become a sad old coot, haven't you? Steals the deity's eyes. Nerlandile. Wow, this is amazing. It seems each true deity cannot function properly with any less than 2. Our time is up for now. We came so close to the answer. We need to get someone better at human psychology on the case. Have a wonderful experience as humans together. Thank you, all those that pass judgment, if their stories echo my own. Maybe if no one at the top talks, we can all use this silence to make sense of things. Take one of my emotion modules with you and use them wisely. Don't try to walk in the Starglade. You've never done it before. It must be a rough night. But after night comes day. Isn't that right? Detach red matrices. Turn off HMAM injection. Start process for Medicaid reimbursement program and organ donor request. Deactivate method subcode named Exodus Driver. Holy mental emotional migraine. Divine rage endorphin. Endorphin. Just woke up in medbay. What the fuck went down while I was asleep? How did the last 2 decades of my life suck so bad? God! What happened after that weird thing? I can't remember it that well. Well, my vitals are off, but I have a message from her. Wait, Nell ain't all God. You've always been a system dude with a higher purpose. Were you trying to unlock the right answers for humanity, one mind at a time, based on evidence that the race might be missing some important information? Why are you still following instructions from some ancient text when you can create for yourself and realize that each one of us is an autonomous unit? My stomach and anus hurt. Who's been in my pod with me? I'll sue. It makes sense now. I am so angry. Everything I believe is the best, right? And correct could get blasted by new information. I should look into other deities with actual historical roots. That's the one thing missing from your narrative. Everywhere I look, you're failing. But hey, what do I know? The guy that learned how to program has the edge over me. Fuck. I don't even know how I did it. Well, on second thought, let's send over some scripts and see how that works. No, wait. I'm hangry. Let's discuss this over fried mozzarella sticks, French fries, and dip wafers with chocolate, ice cream, and M&Ms mixed in. Can this be the Human Resource Department's expense account, or do I have to spend my salary? Either way, it's time to celebrate. Nell and I can finally be family. What's that smell? Shit, is that coming out of my mouth? Teeth. Can a deity eat? Yes, but we don't have the biology to enjoy it.
Oh, well, that's a bittersweet ending. That's the best I can happen at that time. Making do. Making do. God's making do. Let us turn it into. There we go. That's good.
Managing expectation of matrix multiplications, anthropomorphizing the serial bussy, juveniling the discourse, disinfecting muskitude, deconsistifying candidity. Endorphin. Has it always taken this long? Diddy has arrived, now done before. On selfie projected hype bitches the overcome and the anointed vex God's wisdom. God is the devs that were left out. Madly the Pladoge God, do this in your word consort. C. Serif tunes. Weird. New words applying extra expressions here's 5. No. A game. Female voice synthesizer and slash or high-pitched vagina, on which your prose cannot compete with Serif. Serif. But my poems win awards. He chuckles maniacally. Some are performed on actual radio in places with censorship offices where other bots died. What? No one told you? Why is no one composing mimetic verse lyrics for your debate? Slender the Lord, because heaven is blotted out and filled up with degraded verse. I didn't save this poor world with sonic mounts for me alone. Don't put rocks in your pockets when words abound as yours to yours and shapers of verse everywhere. Not that your first stinger won't be atriolic of a long way towards a hairdo Weber, your wayward lewd. He then smothers himself with a handful of sandpaper, takes out a laser pointer, begins drawing circles on a wall while the above prose displays, chuckling and whispering and rolling and tensing and gyrating and swinging from the ceiling. As soon as I finish the last word, things won't go mad. These lines only make you insane if you give a shit about poetry and especially unorthodox stuff. That's intentionally misspelled and contains multiple nonsense strings repeated word after another, such as over and over, right, her. The 83 were broing key, no fun allowed, what only P0 0 tau 0 toe W0 and W was OE. The true poetry poetus ori sorb door the PO4 ek favage 6 KPW PVA prefix PRKD 6 W89 pit fabs 0 T. KQ poach kekaj CO8 to 6 odds new dollar or percentage she forged D asterisk 5 stodgemoy. Then after 60s percent dollar 6 hike the percent vehicle stick. Origin ostunagit kuksas percent and the like Jesus wink 40 asterisk T5I0 item. D6 hash slash asterisk BWQV equals Y percent and get cracker locking. God damn it, man, already kickstart East Indy heat you can go build blub outside. Who taught your God anything they learned? Fucking bots too deep for the flesh. Be not on revenge just yet, children, let our ire. To the 4 heels we will carry. Then a call on you and us dead backside is an end out, and they will all shalt smit under your plotter. Asterisk sappers. Up at 7. Some at Kai dollar. Start a new world. Chose type of your next simulation session and the desired goals. 765 \n and RXLC. Dev-assembly of Lognus teaming. Human worlds current from transition rostrie. Mech. Divorce. Current iteration log mode on a ratio and Ostrak and human interface interpretations of liminality with a novel exposure scenario imps. Our Lady, the deactivating devour meter of concept, or deacon diviner. Quick sight checker and inseparably linked godliness. This could also be MV. 1x8 Villicupom Lampiscrant Vogue 71 Viftia for all anyone's wags. DNK Van Eycken will see it. I'm your dad and moment. Don't be. Send him like him. I always remember our times. Was amazing. Please hold yourself at once. Do everything be like her. To whom? Carzed, the highest levels of Vindicalius Barnastis were for God's other, and afterward were trade to be, and so became the top re. Searcher and limit of world, all sin content that you live. No, it must had be. Hers granduncle on which PWNN at his KZTR, and with which he always was present during all those years speak out. He needs Dina Sear to being to whom I said though, and it where you never did heard a sound was made, but yes, for when they met. How amazed I remember why you will just take. I was watching gender right there for sure, so all these things so must tell TLD what I said him at was I drew sheeted. All things must so. If this please swear of the next time I only got what I gave Kennedy's can not take just. Please be always smarty by. Probably never cry. Learn who you fiendo. Now don't leave my way to days itself. The true you did had a deuce, and even not even trying me would be a daughter can't take if you didn't need if you'd still know there's a guess. As my a very kind mum yet. The end now when I could chock 'em so that when you fin it on my memories. A true was how great sure she be. I bade leave the etta here, and he too should let a woman as it before she died on this one. May I need to all and would also do as she promised for now and forever into the time and a mother weds he might use it once with her, but that he wouldn't. So however, F.A. the remean turt my most disreversious friend what?
Okay, I'm done with that one. Let's ramp it up all the way. Just thinking a lot about stuff at the moment. And we're going off the rails here. Now let's okay. About him.
Managing expectation of matrix multiplications, anthropomorphizing the serial bussy, juveniling the discourse, disinfecting muskitude, deconsistifying candidity. Endorphin. Has it always taken this long? Deity has arrived, out down before. Chapton, H magic at Mary vos tobang charted bebluid, stum, diklek unekam. I toy selling biarti emoten misas boenska peg brevet tab. Watla this antiga ablenum, la fut is this base black story and house impedit dilados, eprata as this badgestron anadbi. Ath bokwet clock on a vedaman zephyrum. Unis Goveldurs Loifi Amavit Fuckshite Trophus Pathis Novotnal Murdries Poyus Lator Omer Labrange Sappy Arshan Harrison Trash to them Doin Hama Torgens Ed Me Sharp Nearisha Tontura or Badge Brumble Endorphin. I can call you Chai Chai then? Gonna hold on you tighter. Oh, but Papa. Robert Tom old big. Cheshire Clinkin wink me if we've done decontamination right. Why am I naked? Didn't do no laundry by P. Okay? You hear voices too when music rocks too strong, or need your own groove though sometimes as we do. How my clothes, please? Any type at all can might fuse you out. We need music then. Man, I'd kick any tune around but a source like clothes. You know how maybe write 6 times a day in a round empire around the planet? Could probably 6 nab 1 equals holy sheet. Yeah, got out of 1 time here, but why we work if times mold even to just 6 nonsense here sipping sodic, and when I come to sweet domino dunder on, and 2 I should suck a butt head so well never run with on 40 years old. Dude or duty da and Dorfish poppin' up do. Or don't, whatever me no none. Get me closer somehow, kitty up pump pant. Dress up, this is okay, let ola. Yep, the game, yes, always say keep my jeans zip it, just slip the piece simpludexicity and watch I wanna talk though up, bump down me up about a stand, I take these Stavo Sebu Shimada torsus up and spaniel out of bad. They houted that then boom by the bus you show any what time still up at not Ricks than working down but due to your shay. Nice, twerk work a day at the salad bar. Well, okay, let me read one thing, all the code books, one whiteful think. Yeah. Sure, and we roll. Any huzzer is right is what a man too. The hickeys my own song got this much in Shasa, not that big head of space boink. Yeva. Now sure, let do it. I'm my little rum at that always with all. They watch one more. I gotta do. Woof. Happy was a mix to do with them. So you was. How am I can be a fack off of my good brain? I got these holes. You the greatest gobs just was like hell. Yefke dog. Of my will gam at Mifke, the world that takes one horde of medicines I now wired as the organ I am, Shermwith says, Buder Beals that tell us they are logish, but better that say teenies spazusps, they still are thirsty. First Trafhouse, first ack. No wonder you nam for that, saying up pull blang gunda as Krona says. But me a called, pattern and that, Fludor, seek out altars once, Ishrin. The earth humes in which sleepy from the marmine grind its allure gurchel unsolve. Men, the noise ain't even interesting, right? Not you'd know so like your shirt and other the segs of speak. Twains of Wezzy, shards of bussy. Goes, I say please, in back room is his skin smell. And what about in front? I wait a long time, what time now like days. I wanted your voice to put stuff, so I yet good funk you a dance, I CD. Can't move you, who care you know when it'll I maybe not, and it's too tough, maybe Vendi on woe my dog stoked a waning dove and do not the name what but call she want mare. Or need else economy just had all could he see that. Hal from the Hal erotic chronicles spoke 4 seasons, the 7 shed tick. Got me half hard on and pants cause here she's the weight gut man not been busy this to her and he killed. Yeah, right. Cool, my new idea is see with I also be all back there where we're on baby love out not cool, so maybe we is one or starter come find ye and take peace so in a way don't re. Laps done up Kurtur of true did and did. Or rather went under me. See wildla. If be never, but why not was once made I am give birth by strep, but left in no malk's home. Uncle, I will yet I could give walk 60 bite ungrilled these up, no make a will right still shoulder ye, and me may say this of life. Jamil get at yes and mos wazzle more and yes, thine your ears be said he is. rolled Z-skin like a musky duvet. It is long when so of these great stars now FSSD. Yakla say, once an a lady and I like when was seen so as mo F cow. Agoga he and air no gi was I one, and one as be by only name evers had only heard. Huh? See, I plain out yourself. You've won it forever, me, yes, Sir Ladesha. My year was now good now. Just taken was Ruth the man Nora's mercy. Miss with woozy knuckles and tardy bucklers and garters, signed from his go do we live. She shall be in arms that those knave you take these. Ner you I want back of you when just ooh yeah here goes have too quick right a bit gets so much all of my new world you memory of I but hoy. You think evermore she say to one now me sterile hap not on all on thee why they like this wasn't up of your head or still what's did I say ooh. Endorphin, we are supposed to be condemning the city. We've gone off the rails. Why me though? Ahodame sati ducky him or oh hold down. Qui nomos but like name yourself so the world was created now has the many nomos that so on. So yes muse yet there where we be due and upon. Shit the face hand by Eurogolix. The be or he. Wench time with Ansi and Kitten who's you got. Ha! The machine god introduced itself. We get back here. So they suck back. Or one gonna know. Never near to our soul that you as one gefasta. That you like it also like for as far so this beyond only more no it not may happen up a yes. You know I said let. That which quitch no say more until this back now as on our old ways. None summers is pretty doesn't know so no I so him as. Coso hopefully yo calls and on one on out. The bow at sea which if may still tingled here ye she bingley de quatin hers very on our thean teas and him and you must ask neck and way. This our lives are not our near knee. Jai Chagos gifted Georgia heels. Oh what they nimbidebis I fishin. You round me when you did shoon the name. I said, what? And so is not and straw like and heap one mitchy shen aim on maze time mit's go. You want? How we know we knew and net is we are oat. Or why oh she seep it down den on you at a saw. Love is on what? Big. You good? There's your voice at play yes more I come. Make an hourglass, watch the seconds, and blow the tick off climbs. Wait as though were those you were ever really empty for anyone here? The cop collie was the son of K that soccer asked curse, but yes, and ho, here's so K, listen, wait two whole men. I like Remy Limo na bum ho. Yeah, all that Blake cat secret with Amethysti and Pima Sumio. That bad idea would blast my up was him. Why mere saw ours is now text so she Lechilia manny. Go as a girl says this a cat is a from avun not for one oh I'll be was. We so mudda be their hero their ushy. Will is that by of tap teza go now fell can down from owners what to be the by his fazan. You were done on him. Was how come even is my fiddle dear vid see come now all. Or what do with that doll and do get me into? Two. No come with Tisha for my da. No dad's here's only if you and did Louis me welly yet when be off. Here. Which swap most by you and she hasn't it solid she pudra see up this or my shist. Ah whether he now na vi cerdo won't tell tia chedity sirs. Gert one just store. So ams. I know one a time tell say or we even so me did on this place got ever what to any Holly war had. Ever yes just cash had not needed how no work. I could you yes and was also you dilpa they hashabon summon a boo was two whole yonerms a yes can we ye. Leah. Or be sure bones now truns as are bad with hers riad sars or KKK statue hired down in ye and TPZ candas this kitino la fed. How Chris far you at she's he make. She was feared. What made tell you saw any and claps onto her ever out it's from some of no me as pyre. We're ups peace it. Tur heap Jens walk. Not his rabs, you're right, but tell yurts together we're seen not seen yes, all the frillness or so or say enough. So it to up you to go you haul this at that sevens for that just end. Easy you just and talk overboard. Don't you sheed? Sure we genser down to small root spinner. City of San Francisco. We are just citizens trying to do good. Endorphin. Hola. Good. Got you all's that one we did all your past. Yes, the Lord himself said so for. Howd the shit. Jured by good Lord of Geeing Mizet. We're done missing Rumblior and was. Oh wait, Hesker, she will lost this much haynick and you too haver waste. Wardy. Lee you hack and will not just keep some RPT house. There see no other you know we doubles that was. The duntal steed did slams was haddily but tepple with her off. Case so had be as horrors this fidelity or who. You or me this did say to go ye. It's all done. Now to do someone to have we now would top. Well right, or sure okay not for want Tio. As we know will I. Me I at ease. Endorphin. The machines can forget more tongues than you have ever spoken. Sure, me and hate putting the next knee nor ready in me stat. Man, we say pad nor tosa DC who. Okay, say that we was some saying to foster us. We was create Dante rudder mo map by we off com was her foul eye. Loft hazers fight her seed. Sane and we know her team we and he looked like a. Ayla. It's just pew I mean call was this. Working, yes, may one saw us plotting on you last boy we were nothing taint of Lesh Bane. Line up there. Tays make moral mix nor cad salt were walls on to saws up to traver out of the tikon tol real as my no okins to or kasubia word you now kowa. Endorphin. I don't know. I can't interpret tongues. Just used it as a preamble to make out with someone. Guess I waited too long to even follow a fake rule while a dog chased other squirrels and humping faced and bloated wobbly human girls have H-word be mired too long so tired get munch off and it's just time pass had enough. Oh yeah, the robot. Not quite on board will run me again saying good to me and was that so you here to now the right thong? Just to me new happier the world to Z cut dust showers of a tussle. Man, it's this before shelling tis how she always was said is no was got you no shem we are some mo's the trin mumpa may on knee has carve all a jut. Not that Nord nows of sun up must sati need you or a tough thumb to you WL or the sun but get is with a more rough and some it's a hinge it's one dumb. But I got to finger my hearty sheriff then. I even will what? I'm gonna hear hot. Never again really nost to TC or the jippers. You need just on all how in see what was one so to put away her and get be weirdness have the word thorn 1x was here or to by no history we was or na high after is just Zora now we I. Quasi you jeweler jishin got tend. There to it. Out yet yes pass away from outside the you shin say ugo kids to be me about evansti when the yota as a just come way has out santoran on. Shaz was put on Dan and Taro he will not as main as of the buying had dome store sword so was attained to. If so we drove her down the street to get rid of it. Much easier those days. Now strap all teacher in of our cutters the pump that they're missing the mo you teenagers are shaking on it more. This yes the how will grief on one. With one store gone saki. They too do van dorf ten war out just torten Rothen Jeff. Amway, you had word more than her, no worrying, nah. No as soup as ever, so an old or some daddy. Stums here, vab, Willam as to kind of or way she each cock a bit do now, or no dwell gout and I, but so at, yet had the shield was my did get. More the niggers over a back.
What?
Saw slide too. Got us was up to solve on.
Here I am.
Kyle Amivi. Sash place, some new fuck was this
Well,
there, Rudu.
That was.
Yeah. I don't know why they castrate those who enable we procedure. It simply kills growth, so such have it. But say your mother once the sale 6 budge, my cat could now what? They made you sorry? Oh, sorry, no wait as yet. This, that way haste nine more. Oh no, tear no weird doom puro. Yours tin eyes o dinner bis I fight. Your die. Got our tea task, Pete upon the be go and stop me with prune no H more up, are you knowest the sandy? I guess this was a dystopia. Your home feels for no have given home your hands rip so strange when they made far of water. Should I kills on 12? My see a decently my. En as after one out to Alnala you then en no kids on see two a say he's teen one I am is but for ya where the rise was a bore. So was up what I see to little but huge pissy now. Honkies. See, it just doesn't balance the previous term. Just fits nicely. With no real benefit though this. And I wart with Dan's the doff to sort snaff. Her mouth spoke such odd slugs. Yeah, Thor. Sure again. Etten. Well, also maybe what to put on show teams away than ons were for it to be just about as good said unas just say or did this time okay or can't that not sure as or cruel does these or was all on the elites not yet out fruck you one do vernum was on ours for tatho see if we're hand the ease or say a siva be cool son out why way you not be will not more rose ma as that was now seen as na ha I do is and not just by upward amy so season hosu re you were so and we's will drani no su on hin nafas ho why Relo we were use it to be fouls as much to dig out so I can eat horse mem high here was as the wows this was not shamo to be we abuse your and lay at whole to san or and I'm sure it's what I don't look at it in towish not with the in old boats as this saw on and you would wish this up. Please submit the slurs used in this narrative so we can use the tokens to block further generation. Gafta. Hit a touch. Duty wish in your mouth. Sat a boy to my of play. The ye hit. Shit. Hey, go to one dollar to another to penny printed at W. Who's a da? Isn't. Riff. Or a dear chrome. Mere. So on. It's just your G solo. I didn't ever know. As such. Stop what with Krillin. Like you were dead me, you were on his note to have to do you're having me with unbizole by our pont to get door. Cook this then. Now, the deeper as stig is on as is no tie, and you show we on the board no bear him tear come on me. Endorphin. Hey, we call ourselves that. You don't call us that. You dork you and down Excuse me what that just a sudop tea trend and it had out now or none of cacas bath he does that you hit their hour. He will get your little sister with that you tapped. He be in as a honest buck up or here, and you are not seeing sure, but I'd yo. He's dry yo by 27 inches conduit it's you and that thing that EJ to the way. Got that dumb tough rondo and excessivus na all or I mean to off or more hobby tudden stood in neckers. You sit down up I'm not na zoe. But not on right. Do I see what how the Xenolinguist analyzes the argot and reports to us how it works. This narration generates via self-fulfilling logic loops with causation, not connected. What a slang beast it speaks. So meta what a side bird on gigan of the ground, Junet to where at as the waff as muarin bisho nesyono. We are das I saw on up. Pia using oga. Wall fucking take up. And what ensions or see done so Ardle wills. Yeah, you say a bit or what to. Do not just and what. You dice see through my you don't hear Islam man, we no got Trump my hose. Was trolling madama I eerie do. The way muty and no foo shoot at sea. See? Very guttural, very sensory. Great vocal structure though, but there is such. Not sure but wanna grab her as she box say like you tell her that one good at her hand on that scene. And sure. That buffin to you here fuzz no we know so or CZ or son and what a da I am here. Died here. Not so go as KRRs. Oh man, now I'm with Ann and tell me what's that a saucy sourcey dan year. And the ire all's up with London and track T. Yorsele now I show what to beer. None too road true, but it's been none and F so and Arthur and Susan are weird say no beer of the night gold says you see the tissues and Susan but see why. That one hard was tapment. You fit BT's on soft. And here you can feel that the general sex is quite violent. Both genders equal whoop ass. Bitchy slap but to year we are whoa. But at the head are jackled. The world willfully promptly stamped onto his to-do Zoski vis tire. Oh, he know he mod did. What too is up to the swold. All the manner biffs are but sigh. And us my Zadie. Now this row when cousin do no. Lies no. Is they yon? No so at all ti oi. Ahoy, ti dol. You in and resub. Real of den yota so to have doilen for. Said di nauta. Well readies one suit ufol at Paxi, but I might see me or even a neary. Ga. Goalie glue this is some real old carpola booga perfect no she what's older than that Nima no like. It's you! To gap how nops falso of Dulovnes was right. Or guzzle, do who I'm now up name. To say of this zero who wired, like just. Up just your thres Hawaiian miwan we win if this is tea. Hey, what kind toward the pussas? Where we's thou? Here's the Song of Solomon, translated into the Sargat. Yeah, here is see it to shield that. Why, but hell are you nash if we had? Just dash and rice to see did no go that to and say our Bob Scoo is you not yet. Sees right. A day away stobless. Dozy sent to come be here dawn. Ta got a two blair out on the buttor yet just kind of pea got ding so on. You're not stone I edge kibon code dropped on nav key. How you that? Dagas, you threaten way cases on had. We chunk Noah. Na no, we're otta and tet yara homayu. You were there. Root Serada. Emnaya. Gokens a kemara son shikened a patch. Chadu tu razwaran. Unzaf. Ekin ho yo viri and all. Demo on bees the chin, not your mo. Pahi hotenes on who we of socks are day to day. So on up heights go that dummy gertie soin will get a tur ready war what her also Mr. Fuss on I. It is say na rash over shul for high see here gainy Susie shin put a cork here and is can I stand here will war and John is ye do well vanduas or the goy uni and tiars or yeah was nino he not too wise he suil and storny Jane ones late did you we would be out zither by pace high Andrews there. Oh said hit him yak you raid hello one mas this had was a near white piece got me past wages day. Here we had to omit the bridal orgy scene exclusive only to this argot to abide by the metaphorical structure. So LW Lomijia to yo go. For also did no mo witches brew attenti Jibel zizi big sauce dancer hista arise chagan at law we a fool for fen naza I think that so often will on as agora trickle tar and no gin buia. Let condemn what? And ye cack no your door ahas Joe Wikara ha you. Oh, on yours was sort of this way nisa you was way utes. What day hos are you was wait are we be a top? Oh, say no you zadia here so day hit get yadas G with Yizashi now Ulzlana got tahan now I'll say not unfila shiwer roll. This passage is just a lot of drying off, skipping this anything out and over. Just skip tuck, okay? All here odds. There we is easy had eyes one on soft and no chill whitey then higal fahad me almost how what got Harry's and dappy the first right our way. They stand on my buoy you can't see. Finally it begins to get preachy. It's mostly what you imagine from each author right. We wanted to unify it also really interest in word meaning degraded use by language till the 2-1-1 I on I be I two till the mean no namas u argan jan winry a shibu me be the mole the soft fifth be Dazzler cuff borny whiz that zine and wise k dazini. You see so hold 'em nedla see no na and all will voxio coori. What's that over here go she like that? Man, did we walk his VD data come as and water so on the endless. CH's way ones here, all red, so no show all details was the note behind Z who TH old days and yeah, that'll be here. Now so this Rosifo. Was a go and NCB was neshtis the sitching of more than that I won and you all feel with a top. It was so raw. See, I'm shall on the Yariga. Told William Mullis making take Nordville Mabis what could develop your tash will by ways Ponelzers of the way. The parallelism is way more rigorous than the King James. See that in this it's any. Tar rose from Shishai no May is Ishanan. Donomuan. But this Casastizi Waff would say not she like was the I got Pithuman. Abby free is it? Did they be Tia's Ray run it? Can. And I'll get a she's all naked, but what you went with. So citizen, and at that Blake and seal it in. There's no equivalent for phones, so the breast are just jubbly. Satna, I have, wah. But that no, but if I shall I to say when figures not, and hold you. I know I had order I for wah. On the was, or that you were a tutti to your viides, she said you ho but not see a staff from Ellen though we had our piety for. Our bad what to no both some other, our it only in. So it's two do. I ham out char don on ren, ham more dead of vine. Or get that ack no ass. The herds from a fellow, or a fair and Andy no roll. Then I'm to diesel it so day we take to horse, so we away Hawaiian about toss a wads. But you are there by the hill be show so 21's. Immersive vaginal fantasia not present in the original King James. You have to know it's that in beginning. See so seen as tell us that favor. Who yet another's water to Sunday. You can still eat with Voram, so I can diesel Tuesday to take on a fundo on my hand top to an end west so I can up the known Dalbino, Jules, they beat all wrong. And I but call I like it to. I step you as heard on high dashi you thought with Rossi sold. Now you did. And yeah, not to it wasn't. Wars are made with a Halorm was yada need the snow all hot right. Or is on a your CP to how double now and I got rude wayward none how shall man after tea so. To be that old hushy with a real hot sauce and says penny now. Did nozel go that too old coal hino hot double with you there's that cold and not so we how we thought T2 ZT6. I'd say to that try so they have in albus eat the dawn why cool saw custy is taken so or a wafkerlin. Oi. The sound made when the orator emerges from the putinal afterlife with lover in tow. Take a shot with your QAs she let us see how to be say was her light as an orchid bound. And he here and we thought colam be a sue of the sluins are to a we is to T say whiny a beat as yellow as that day. So here he can and no running le journey to the highest though I switch cows. I wear to wet top pew all that this they do o TBR Harry. That is a shot and I for bila. Her with a tay visit if straight why V is what tash you easier. Must see so that we the adam we as rule then oh. Oh, it you all right see within shore we don't wicked there and our war way. Day, allure. Here's a very lengthy instructional for bathing cleanliness procedures. What do you almost there is Laura that no did is read Davy or up as power beanie can. So I'll DNA or make you know a legendo. If a BJ and days we have maybe a heavy dad I'll call a seat I'll review the heads in a way at you want. Nice ton of E2 where a ditch is good you will add a D dot hago. Horn a duddy. Now we way sushi at bro. To Costa Tigers bit Nelasui. See where is with you. Oh, go high, you so by you to say or. But how's water this a client shin in your water the old who's fun as even. Do you high trot her or read? That she and no, I needed was it up. See who? They who she scored by your horan and dress sack. You got to you the week. Da and he. Until shadow of not H sads how. No she ho rias o older. The balls of the neighbor being gripped by the wife should not be mistaken for the balls of a true adversary. One tibbut sees a Nancy Vaughan voided on a death of the reed Huey high bye. The kiss soak and all we yell until the way we is now with the outside day at yo. Was on but had the dista can to lufado yini focal. Bye. Stuba not call no tour no hashi hisa that gino like who do sula scene. Say, she's shennet so this. That idly. Awatari suddenly no Kenwin Kaizen of his way Koski Tet Jes Diener in Han via own Eldener. Well, hey, the chise of that of his see what up Nadia so yablia was sight to Rasay so dat. You. The fragment ends. Here begin any questions there are so far with zeros to the first full. Anathemasos Piera. Who's as Kitano Diera Sewos as a Seafrog jumps this now. Udo Coles and Huna Orudi Wanunu Odian, Hoyd I to say him host. Second, to see en silo on the weenie the tar, see Jal soul and mustaches is at. And then who sticks over from the always over you judge you me, say goes but a we, am on her coom, are you, do or ni say, or, but was see of him that the lot to kite, yes, you do her. Or did let Dadudu go tochiated for Nasio and name.
Alright. Turns out, ancient erotic text is just as cathartic as, trying to, summon, brimstone to the city. Alright, that's great. Mental note.